Okay, now let us talk about this movie from 2021. And the movie is Infinite. It is directed by Antoine Fuqua. It stars Michael Wahlberg, Sophie Cookson, Toby Jones, and Dylan O'Brien. Now, people, please use critical thinking and let us connect the dots. Hollywood is indeed showing you their hand. These movies are not made for pure entertainment. You need to connect the dots and understand they are showing you what they are going to do to humanity and what they are currently doing. Right? Now, I've spoke about this before, and these movies just reinforce what I already felt in my soul, what I already knew. Now, since week, I've been battling with the answers towards reincarnation, and this movie fills in a few gaps. Now, we need to ask the questions, right? Is a dog soul more valuable than a human? Is a chicken soul any less value than a human? Right? Because a soul comes from the same place, the same creator. So they are all equal. The difference is when they enter their respective bodies. That's the difference. But all souls are equal, right? Now, most of us make fun, we laugh, and we mock Eastern religion, right? Because in Eastern religion, they value life. They believe in reincarnation, which is completely true, right? Reincarnation is a part of this life. It is a part of what is going on. But in the West, we are taught to believe when we die, that is it. Right? And we all laugh, at least most of us laugh and mock what we don't understand, and we don't try to understand it. We don't ask the question, what if? Could this be real? Right? Because our doctrine teaches us differently. No, I'm here to tell you that no religion is the right religion. We're all walking in faith, right? So no one can tell you that tree God is the God and he's gonna come and rescue me and kill everybody else. No one can tell you that stone God is the God, he's the real God, and when he gets here he's gonna kill everybody and he's just gonna save all those who believe in the stone. Right? All religion were created by the same source. They were created by the fallen. Right? It is the fallen angels that were thrown out of heaven. They created these religion, and the holy books that they have, right, they had to them, and they take it away and they separate these holy books and give one there, one here, one there, and they had and take away information in all of them. Right? So if you're out there and you believe that because you serve a particular religion, somehow you are better than everyone else, I got news for you. All religion will unite under the Antichrist, making them all the same thing. Now, in this movie, it speaks about reincarnation. And not only that, they are showing you that they've got the technology, which I spoke about before, that they can tap into your DNA to know the lives that you have lived, to know which tribe, who do you belong to. They've got that technology. So many of you out there believe that DNA is here to catch criminal and it is the best thing since sliced bread. It is not. It is just here for them to find out who is who among society. That is what DNA is about. No, this is the second movie that shows reference to this technology. The first one I saw was Assassin's Creed. I will leave a link for you to go and check that out, right? Because there's a lot of similarities to Assassin's Creed and Infinite, right? Now, I want you to pay attention to this dialogue in this movie because it is very, very creepy, right? And very telling. Now, this is between the character played by Mark Wahlberg, which is Ivan, and another one known as Kovic. Pay attention to that name. Let's not go there. And Mark Wahlberg character No, Kovic had this to say. Look, you can't kill an infinite. You can kill the body. Right? And then Mark Wahlberg answer, and they get reincarnated. Kovic says, yeah. Kovic then goes on to say, this implants in your head and pulls out your consciousness, your soul, and onto a digital chip. Now Evan answered, your soul gets sucked on a disc and breaks the cycle. Kovic answered, over 200 of our brothers and sisters are lost in that digital purgatory. You come face to face with this, my advice. Find a way to die the old-fashioned way. No, we've got to slice this up bit by bit and understand we need to connect the dots, because this is what is happening in today's world, right? They're going to connect your consciousness to a digital system, right? Because they can pull your consciousness out your body, and they do this through your head, right? Now, a while back I had a vision where some entities were trying to enter my head, but I did not understand why they were there and why they were so disappointed, only to find out later on that when they're pulling out your consciousness, they pull it out through your head, right? And in the movie, when the character that is known as Bathurst, when he's busy collecting people's consciousness, the bullet that he used, it glows blue at one of the end. And I told you, blue is a color that represents the Most High Creator, right? Now they are telling you a whole lot. Now they are busy compromising your body, because entities cannot just pull your consciousness out like that. If they could, they have been doing it a long time ago, right? What they've got to do is to corrupt your bodies, right? They've got to corrupt your bodies. Now the levels of sexual debauchery that they would want, which is the levels from ancient Rome and ancient Greek and ancient Egypt, we have not reached that level publicly. Most of it is done privately with a few groups of people, right? When I mean publicly, I mean going on the streets and just seeing people having all type of sex they are engaging in. That is what they would want, to compromise your body. So seeing as you're not doing that, they've got to find a way to compromise your body, and that is why they are giving out the Nephilim potion. Now I already tell you that the Nephilim potion is multi-purpose, right? You have a potion to kill you a couple years. You have a potion to leave you sterile. You have a potion to change your DNA. It is a multi-purpose one. So it's going to compromise your body, and these entities that are coming into our reality would be able to access your soul, because your body is compromised. Pay attention. Now, another important thing about this movie, right, is the names of the characters, right? Because the characters' names have some very important meanings. And let me look at my notes. One of the character known as Nora, right? Nora means light, and the character Evans means God's messenger, or the Lord is gracious. Now the next character name, Garrick, means one who governs with a spear, or spear king. Now those are very powerful names with some very powerful meaning, right? And we can take this movie to different angles. We can say that the infinite represents the fallen angels, and the other side that is fighting for humanity, split them in half, right? Based on Bathurst character, because he is tired of being reincarnated and he wants this cycle to end. Now listen to what Bathurst has to say. Isn't physical pain but human stupidity, I'll read it again. Real torture isn't physical pain, but human stupidity, being surrounded by it, engulfed in it, lifetime after lifetime. People with their idiot grins, their infuriating pleasantries, their need for approval, their unconscious attempts to be loved and validated. They are walking, talking obituaries on the back page of a dying newspaper, at the bottom of a birdcage, in the corner of a filthy living room of a hoarder cat lady, and we are forced to live amongst them over and over endlessly. That is the definition of torture, right? And this character wants to end it all. He's not into being reincarnated, and he decided that he's going to use genetics, because that is the bottom line of the movie. They're going to use genetics to destroy humanity. Now pay attention, because that is what this life that we're currently living in is all about. They are about to destroy the seed of man using genetics, right? Because Bathurst is tired of living amongst humanity and watching people moaning and being, what I would say, ungrateful, right? Now here is another important dialogue between Garrix and Bathurst, where Garrix refer to Bathurst as Otto. Now if you go and look up the name Otto in history, it's give reference to a Roman emperor, right? Some very strong meaning is coming out in this movie, because we know ancient Rome was given power directly by Lucifer, one of the fallen angels, at least the leader of the fallen angels, would give Rome its power, and quite a few bloodlines of the fallen angels come out of ancient Rome, right? So when they give a reference to Otto, when Garrix call him Otto, which put him in ancient Rome, you definitely see some Luciferian energy coming from the character, right? And Garrix says, all these lifetime, the magnitude of this gift, and you haven't learned anything. And Bathurst replied, I have to get out. I have to make it stop. He has to stop life, right? Now listen to this dialogue between Garrix, Evan and Nora in the movie, and you will understand what they are about. The egg designed to kill everything on earth, because they are looking for an egg, and Bathurst need that egg in order to kill people based on their genetics. Now Evan says, that seems a little drastic, Nora. If there's nothing left alive, there's nothing left to reincarnate into. Garrix, it attacks life at the source, DNA unwinding the very fabric of existence. Every plant, every animal, every person. Nora answer, like unplugging a computer. When a program freezes, Garrix, only when he pulls this plug, 7 billion people will go with him. So they are trying to kill this planet in real life. If you look around you, and they are using the excuse for climate change. Now, it's quite ironic that they should say 7 billion people in the movie. When I look up the data, it is 7+ billion people that lives on this planet, right? So they are definitely telling you that they intend to kill you using DNA, right? Because Bathurst says, faith, I'm tired of faith. God must show me his face, right? Bathurst want to see the face of God, because God has turned away his face. The Most High has turned away his face from this character, and he's doing everything to see the face of God. And if it means destroying humanity, then so shall it be. Now let us continue with this dialogue. Treadway believes that humans are capable of so much more than we realize. Now, Evan, is this what you're telling me? I'm not living up to my potential? I've heard that speech before. No, Garrick's answered. Threadway push past boundaries, others might call paranormal, superhuman. He can manipulate the energy of the world around him. Evan, I don't even know what that means, Garrick's. What it means is you'll have the skills beyond anything you ever imagine. Nora, these abilities are very deep, below the consciousness. Memories are held in every organ, every cell in your body, right? Now, these people are letting you know that the book of life is not a book. That is what the Bible tells you, that your name need to be written in the Lamb's book of life. There is no such thing, and they know it. Right? The book of life is within you, within every cell, every organ, within your DNA. Right? Every life that you have lived, everything you have done, and everything you have felt is written in your DNA, and they know it. And that is why they like to collect people's DNA to see just who you are, how many lives have you lived, where have you lived. Pay attention, because they are giving you all the answers to humanity's questions in these movies. But we all see them as pure entertainment. Pay attention. This movie is extremely deep, right? It is not the first movie that shows me that they have technology that they can use to reach into your DNA. Right? It's not the first. No, you need to understand that we are all reincarnated spirits, right? We are all living this life, right? And another thing I noticed in the movie, that they say the beginning, and the beginning is referring to Angkor Wat. Now I go and look up Angkor Wat, and it is a Buddhist temple in Cambodia. Now that temple was Hindu at the start, right? And it was dedicated to the Hindu god Vishnu. Now, it is said to be the largest religious monument in the world. You can go and look that information up for yourself and understand, right, that these Eastern religion, they are not stupid, right? Stop looking at them in disgust and know that we can learn from them. We are all reincarnated spirit, and we are all here for a purpose, right? Some of us have learned our lesson. Some of us know our purpose. Others don't. We keep making the same mistake over and over again. There is no place in today's society for you to be stupid. There is more than enough information out there to tell you what is happening, to enlighten you. But some of us are just too stubborn, right? Because our pastors and the various religions that we're a part of tell us that this is what it is, and that's it. We don't make any other effort to find out about the world around us, right? It is so sad, but this life is coming to an end. This is a final cycle around the sun. Go and watch this movie. Use critical thinking. Connect the dots and understand what they are trying to tell you. These people are building a digital purgatory to store your soul in it, right? They're also looking to kill you based on your DNA. No, there's nothing more I can do. It is all in the movies, right? No, I'll leave a link to Assassin's Creed for you to look at it as well, and go and watch Assassin's Creed, because I'm telling you, they give it all away. We need to pray, because we're entering dangerous times, as we say, glory be to the Most High.